As we wrap up another week, I get the pleasure and the honor to wrap up another chapter of my life. Tomorrow, things are going to change in a drastic way, not only in the years I've been on this earth, but for a lot of areas in my life where I have to really grow out of some old things. So I woke up this morning with a different message, but God put on my heart to really talk about moving out of different seasons and different chapters of your life. As I embark on this new journey, this new chapter, this new age in my life, the one thing that's kind of real to me is the fact that I'm going to have to start to move, act, and think differently in this new chapter, where now certain things that I used to do, certain places I used to go, certain people I used to hang out with will no longer be able to access me, or I will no longer be able to access them. But as I move to this new chapter, I can only look back and reflect on the years that I've had and the success that I've found over these years. So as I prepare for this new stage, this whole new realm, this new chapter that I'm going to be writing, as I mentioned, I understand that I can't either act the same way, be in the same places, and think the same way that I used to. It's going to be kind of like a light switch, which is pretty cool, but for a lot of people, it's a longer process. As you move into new seasons, new chapters of your life, there are certain places that you have to leave behind. And what I mean is, there are certain places that brought you pleasure, certain places that brought you energy, and that really put something into you that helped you develop. But at this point, they're no longer viable to where you want to go. You got to start to eliminate some of those places, stop going, stop being in those places, because not only does it seem a little creepy, but it's also not beneficial to who you are and help you grow and develop. There are places that you know you shouldn't be. As soon as you're there, you feel like this angst or this anxiety to say, I shouldn't be here. You have to make those decisions now to not even put yourself in that environment, because some of these environments aren't conducive to who you want to be. They aren't growing you. They bring you down. They're a little negative. They're not as positive and growth fulfilling as you need them to be. Start to eliminate those environments. Don't even be around those people. Cut them all out and step into this new area that you're supposed to be into. You have to start to embrace new areas, new places that are going to feed the person that you are now and not necessarily the person that you used to be. The second thing was, I know that I can't do the same things that I used to do. People say if you knew better, you do better. And at this point, we all know a lot better. So it's an opportunity for us to do a lot better. We have to look at what we've learned, reflect on those different things, and really start to build off of it. You can't keep making the same mistakes that you were making 3, 4, 5 years ago. As we learn from our mistakes, as we learn from the things that we did, we have to do better. Doing the same things that you did 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago are going to give you the same result that you were getting 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. It's time to take a step up, really shift gears into that growth development area. And the last thing was, you can't think the same way that you used to. You're not that person anymore. This is a new season with new opportunities, with new growth that's going to happen in your life, and you can't think the same way. And what I mean by that is, you can't think in that small bubble. You got to start to expand your mind, expand your horizon, really think about what's out there and what you need to do to go get it. So, the big 3 things, you cannot be in the same places, you cannot do the same things, you cannot think the same way. It's time to really grow, develop into a new thought process, a new surrounding and environment, and a new way of doing certain things. It's Flip the Switch Friday. Invest those 3 hours in changing over, really stepping into that new chapter of your life, regardless of if it's a milestone, birthday, whatever it is. It's time to step into that new person, that new chapter of your life by investing those 3 hours and making your dream a reality and making the person you want to be a reality. Chase what's yours.